Hi, everybody.
Hey Joe,
Hey, Eric.
how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty all right.
What are you up to, man?
Well, I'm playing Chrono Trigger for the first
That sounds
time.
like a fun game.
You would know. You've
Some kind of time guns, right? Is that what it's about?
it's about Time Guns. Time Guns, the video game.
It's guns with a Z.
Of course, it wouldn't be like edgy and cool if it wasn't with a Z. Duh.
Right. Well, I mean, it'd be edgy and cool because it'd be guns, but
Well, right. So hey, we're going into this forest maze. That's where we left off.
follow those footsteps.
That's right.
It's probably a time gun on the other end.
Probably.
Careful. Don't get hit by time bullets.
What about Time Eagles?
Those are eaglets, man.
Eaglets, right.
Killing baby eagles.
I don't know.
Fucking invade their territory and then destroy them.
Yep.
No wonder the Repetites hate you. Humans, they're awful. Next, you'll cut down that forest so you can raise your goats and your cattle.
Yeah, maybe.
And then
But probably not
but
like
desert.
me personally. But
Well, what else is Chrono gonna do after he gets done adventuring?
I don't know. I'm told that he gets killed off in an off-screen cutscene in Chrono Cross or something. So, or some such nonsense. I don't know.
Yeah, I forget how that all works.
Which is super dumb, by the way.
Well, it's not that he gets killed. It's just like negates a lot of what happens in this game.
That's also dumb.
I think. I don't know. I know
sort of-
Luca runs an orphanage, and that ends up getting burned down.
Cool.
I don't think that
that's
they're
edgy.
like those two, like the two timelines aren't necessarily. They're more like adjacent rather than. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I forget
winged
exactly how
ape.
it works. Yeah, it's an ape with wings.
And it just threw me into.
It's the missing link between Harvey Birdman and his ancestors.
There you go. That makes sense. So it's an attorney. It's a winged ape that is also an attorney. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Okay.
It's an ape with wings that also studied law, but it's prehistoric law, so it's
I got a
mostly
fang.
just hitting people with the rocks.
Right. I got a fang. I don't know what I will do with a fang, but I got one.
If you get another one, you can make a vampire.
Yeah, I think the whole negating the end of the last story thing is sort of one of my least favorite things that happens in fiction.
Yeah, it's. Well, I mean, even in Chrono Cross itself, like you spend time in like two parallel universes that are kind of in the same world where things are just a little bit different. Basically, in one world, the main character died as a child, I think, and then in the other world, he lived. I'm not sure that either of those are actually directly related to the Chrono Trigger that you're playing storyline. I forget. It's been a long. I don't think I played that game since it came out in like 1999 or 2000 or whenever I finished it. So
I remember everybody loving it at the time. That's one of the like sort of prime examples of like everybody loved it when it came out, and then like in hindsight, everybody seems to not like it as much as they did.
I think it's an example of a game that got really good reviews when it came out, and I think that a lot of people that played it that were like big Chrono Trigger fans weren't quite as into it as the review scores indicated.
That's fair.
But I mean,
I remember a fair
of,
number of my friends were pretty into it,
Yeah.
though. I mean, that's like who knows what kind of a gauge that actually is, but
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of games from the PlayStation era that are like that, though.
yeah, I mean that's an era that has not aged gracefully. We've talked about this a million times before. Maybe not during this Let's Play, but in general, we've talked about this quite a bit, and yeah, it's just not that era the PlayStation N64 Saturn era, a lot of the 2D stuff has aged really gracefully. A lot of the 3D stuff has aged like total garbage. And in the PlayStation, especially in the US, a lot of the 2D stuff didn't come out. Actually, the PlayStation and the Saturn, a lot of that stuff never came to the US, and so, you know, it's sort of like not a lot of. I mean, I don't know, whatever. And then at the N64, there just wasn't a lot of 2D stuff, kind of in general. So I don't know. I think Alex put it best when he said that era was spent figuring out how triangles work.
Yep. If only isosceles had been around, then maybe we could have skipped that painful, awkward growth era. The painful, awkward growth of that era.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. Video game bunion. The original PlayStation and the Nintendo 64. That's particularly appropriate for the Nintendo 64, I guess.
Yeah, shit. That was probably some degree of overkill, but oh well. Yeah, I don't know, like, I guess the next Alien movie is gonna, like, undo or something, like, Alien 3, basically, and I don't know.
What does that even mean?
So, I guess Neil Blomkamp is making an Alien movie.
Yeah, it's gonna pick up where Aliens left off?
Yeah, it's gonna pick up where Aliens left off. Which, like, I don't know, like, is that really what the world needs now? It's like,
the world, if the thing that you're offering is more Alien or Aliens movie, then no, the world does not need those.
Yeah, okay, that's where yes, that's what I meant. And yes, I agree. People seem to lose sight of the fact that there's like, what, eight movies in that series total, and like 2 of them are good, and they're the oldest 2. Like, they're the ones we're the furthest removed from.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess part of it is that you look at that third one and you go, well, this movie's not very good, but it could have been good if it had, you know, if it hadn't had such a rocky production history, and, you know, the script had been sort of put together under one vision. Yeah.
Or even just done by the time they started filming, really. Like, yeah, but it's like, I mean, Alien 3, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. We did a really long podcast about the Alien movies a long time ago, and you can listen to us talk about that if you're so inclined. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description. Otherwise, it's on the Action Cast page, and I'm sure you can find it. But it's just like, Alien 3 is not the worst thing ever, but it is not a very good movie. It
is the Dune of the Alien series.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent way of putting it. I'm trying to follow these tracks.
Although I think probably more people have seen Alien 3 than have seen Dune, so...
Probably.
And I'm talking the David Lynch Dune.
The David Lynch Dune, right? And both of those movies have, like, similarly rocky production stories. So,
they both have, like, if you look at them on paper, like who was involved in the production and the cast and the directors and what they've gone on to do since, like you look at all that and you go, yeah, like there could have been something there, but neither one of those movies lives up to. It is less than the sum of its parts in both cases.
Yeah, no, it's
also, I don't really give a shit what Neil Blomkamp is doing.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know that that's the guy I want heading up my Alien movies. Whatever, I don't give a shit about Alien movies.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Chappie was, like, decidedly okay. Like, I think it got a lot more. Did you see that? I did see it.
I thought it looked really stupid, so I didn't watch it.
So, it was kind of stupid.
Was it short circuit for the 2015 audience?
I mean, yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's not as funny as that, though, and, like, DeAntwoord, the band DeAntwoord, like, plays, like, a major role in the movie, which is kind of annoying. Hey, I got out of the force maze.
Is the robot an actual? Is it a puppet robot or is it an all
There
CG?
there are scenes where I think it is a puppet. If it's CG, it's like extraordinarily well done CG. I will say that in the movie's defense. But I was gonna try to talk to this weird beetle, but now it's attacking me. Evil Weevil.
Because Robot Johnny Five is a classic. Classic. I mean, short circuit movies are not that good, but Johnny Number Five is a fantastic '80s puppet.
Yeah, oh for sure. Also,
I mean, I
those
guess it's not
movies are
even really
way
a puppet.
more-
I don't even know what you would say.
He's an
this thing is.
animatronic. Yeah, he's
Right.
a puppet basically. He's a practical effect.
Yeah.
Those movies are straight up comedies. This movie isn't a comedy, and this movie it has its like the best thing that I can say about it. Whoa, I went down that hole apparently.
Went down the evil weevil hole.
Apparently, like it's not terrible, but it's also like I think it got kind of unfairly shit on by critics, but I also think it got like the people who liked it praised it probably more than it was worthy of. It's just the biggest thing about it is that there's no consequence for anything. Like nobody has to make like everybody gets out of making any kind of sacrifice at the end of the movie, which just drives me fucking bonkers. Like there's all this like heady stuff about like what is life, what is intelligence, what is a soul, what is
love,
blah blah blah, what
baby,
is
don't
love,
hurt me.
baby don't hurt me, no more. And then you get to the end and it's just like, well, it doesn't really matter because nobody has to make any, like, there's no consequence for anything we did. Like, everybody who appears to die or looks like they might die, like, manages to not die.
Yeah.
Which is really, really fucking annoying to me. And
So are the stakes in that movie the also you could attack that Megasaur I think with lightning to do a lot of damage to him. I think dinosaurs are mostly weak to lightning.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons I don't watch a lot of modern films is because the stakes are always like everything is on the line.
No, it's not even.
You know what I mean? And like a movie like Short Circuit, flawed as it is, and cheesy and goofy as it is, like the stakes are really like we're just trying to keep this robot alive. Like the robot's freedom is meaningful to the robot, kind of.
Right.
But the stakes aren't the end of humanity. And I guess is that
Right.
what Chappie kind of goes in that direction to a certain extent?
The stakes in Chappie are similar. Like,
Okay.
except there are moments where it's like, well, how are we gonna do this? Like, what's gonna happen? And like, there's these moments where it's like the robot is in danger and like the creator wants to make a noble sacrifice to try to save the robot, but then the robot also saves the creator, and then the woman who's sort of helped Chappie find his humanity gets shot, and he manages to save her by putting her consciousness in a robot body as well. And it's just like it's like Final Fantasy IV. Like everybody gets to make a noble sacrifice and then come back unscathed for no reason.
Fair enough.
Is basically.
I don't know. You know what? I like Batteries Not Included. I think that's probably my favorite of the corny 80s robot movies.
I can see that.
I haven't seen that in a really long time either, but
then also, like, how about that Terminator Genesis trailer? Speaking,
I haven't seen it. The only thing I saw of Terminator Genesis was what was shown on WrestleMania, and other than that, I have blocked all information about that particular film.
It looks so bad.
Which series needs to be terminated more? Alien or Terminator?
Alien or Terminator? Man, both.
I think there's less likely to be an interesting Terminator movie at any point. But I don't want to see either of those.
Yeah.
Your movie was really good, Terminator.
The Terminator is really good.
I don't even like the second Terminator that much. That movie is bloated as fuck.
It is, and well, that's one of those things where it kind of depends on what cut you watch. Like the theatrical version is kind of bloated, but it's like it's not bad. If you watch any of the special editions or like the later director's cuts, it's like all of a sudden this movie is like 3.5 hours long, and you're just like, what is happening? Like, why am I watching the Lawrence of Arabia of like robot fighting movies? This is super dumb.
Got a pedal. Start making that bike.
And now I need some spokes and a saddle and
a fang and a pedal. You can make a vampire bike.
There you go. Megasaur.
There you
Shock.
go. Now you can fuck them up.
And I will.
Through his thick, leathery dinosaur hide.
Damn, she fucking ruined him. Another pedal and another fang. Vampire bikes for everybody. I got a rock helm. Oh, she already has a rock helm.
Can't see me, but I'm throwing up the horns. But it wasn't a helm, it was a rock helm.
Exactly.
This doesn't have enough syllables. And helmet is too many, so I don't know.
Yeah, so in short, like, both of those movies look terrible. Batman vs Superman, the trailer looks so bad. A lot of movies that look bad coming out, but Mad Max looks the shit. So
yeah, I did watch the trailer for that, and that looks pretty good. I hope that movie is good. We deserve a good Mad Max movie. Because there's really only one of them.
You dislike the Road Warrior a lot more than I do, so I don't know. I think the Road Warrior is fine. It's not great, but it's fine.
I mean, Mad Max is fine. The Road Warrior.
Or yes,
is
I'm sorry. Yes, Mad Max.
Yeah, the Road Warrior is an all-time classic.
Yeah, I think Mad Max is fine. It's not as good as the Road Warrior, but it's fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mad Max is definitely a much lower budget, lower everything. Like, that's basically a B movie, and taking on those merits, you can watch it. It's okay. It's a lot of bad acting going on in that movie.
Oh yeah.
And
no driving that tanker.
Yeah, and Beyond Thunderdome is kind of similar.
Thunderdome is super dumb.
Yeah, it's got some great costumes, though. If nothing else, I'm sure that the new Mad Max film will have great costumes and great sets, and at least a handful of characters that you can walk away from the movie going, yeah, I like that. Like, that was fucking rad, regardless of anything else.
Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty excited about the new Mad Max. The new Star Wars trailer looks good, but as I've been reminding people, the trailer for Phantom Menace also looked good. So, I mean, maybe best to temper expectations. I still think it'll be better than that movie, but, you know.
It would be hard for it to be worse.
True.
Really, I mean, if the acting isn't wooden and it looks like people are having fun jumping around and hitting each other with lightsabers, then I feel like that's a win. I don't think you need a lot more out of Star Wars than that.
No.
And somehow George Lucas fucked that up.
That's because
Dude, hit that motherfucker with lightning.
I will. I just want to. I'm learning new stuff, so I just want to see. And I thought Chrono's techs were all technically lightning, sort of.
Slash is technically lightning, but the rest of them are not.
Okay.
I think, yeah, because you can use Slash to defeat those enemies that are only weak to magic, like in the 2300 AD area. Even though those fights happen before you meet Specchio and get magic.
Yeah.
Speakio.
Or whatever. Oh, hey, a save point. That tells me that I probably need the save point. I should check out this room first, probably, huh? Before I save and go to take on whatever boss thing I'm sure I'm about to take on. Where does this go?
Well, you're in a den full of dinosaurs, beating up dinosaurs, so...
So a big dinosaur is the next fight, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Rian Johnson does with the Star Wars.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see his next thing.
Is that Rogue One is the one that he's doing, right? That's the one.
No, he's doing the next straight up episode, whatever. Right. Yeah. The unsubtitled next Star Wars in the series. Gareth Edwards is doing the Rogue One.
Yeah. Which I'm also fine with that. What happens if I go in this hole?
I don't know.
Am I about to backtrack and do a bunch?
Find out, man.
Find it out. God damn it! I did just backtrack. Oh hey, I haven't been here yet though. I got a full tonic.
Yeah.
What is that thing?
It's an evil plant.
Fly trap.
Fly trap? Oh, just fly trap.
Yeah, it's not a fly trap from Venus. Not all fly traps are from Venus, dude. Hashtag not all fly traps.
I knew it was called a fly trap, but... Are some fly traps from Mars?
Some, yes. Those are spider traps from Mars.
I enjoy a good carnivorous plant.
Who doesn't, really?
There's actually some, there's like some rare pitcher plants grow in a swamp not too far from here, which are pretty interesting. They're not as exciting as a Venus flytrap. Just basically shit gets funneled into the pitcher plant and then drowns, and the pitcher plant dissolves it. But
yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with pitcher plants, but yeah, since they don't actually eat things.
Well, I mean, they technically do. They just do it
well,
it just takes them a little longer.
Is it still a thing that kids get?
Dissolve like a frog or whatever if it gets in there.
Right. I mean, when you were a kid, right? At least I don't think I ever had a Venus flytrap, but at least one of the neighbor kids had a Venus flytrap. You know, that was the thing. Like kids would get. Do people
still have Venus flytraps, or was that a thing that disappeared?
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking you.
I don't
know. See, the only thing about this game is I appreciate that you can see all the battles, and all that stuff, but there's still battles that you can't. Like the enemies respawn, and I don't. That's not ideal. It's better than random battles, I guess. But runs away. Fuck you, sentient mushroom.
Shiitake.
Asshole.
The shit take.
Yep.
Because that's not how you spell shiitake.
No, it's not. That's like when, somebody who has a shitty opinion says something on Twitter. It's a shit take instead of a hot take.
That's all of Twitter. All of Twitter is just one big shit take.
Yeah, that's probably true. Most of it, anyways. Fucking mushrooms running away, man. These mushrooms are sissies. There you go.
See if we can... Venus... trap. Let's see if we can still buy one of these.
Oh, you can definitely still buy one. I saw one at, I think we went to Lowe's not that long ago. And I definitely like saw Venus flytraps, but just because you know, I don't know if people actually
Just
like.
not popular anymore.
Yeah,
Buy them on Amazon for $20.
there you go. I guess I'm gonna save too. That's a good idea in case a giant dinosaur murders me.
You can get a spoon leaf sundew for $2.61 plus shipping. This only has a 3 out of 5 stars though on 103 customer reviews.
Tell Azala about the key. Sure, why not? Oh, you don't believe us? Okay, well, fine. Be that way.
What up, Nizbel?
Did Dongo dislike smoke?
But he loves getting high.
That's he has to eat.
He bakes
You know,
it
like
into
chocolate.
brownies and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Dodongo only does shrooms. Nizbel, though, he's down for anything.
Oh. Oh, defense power decreases when shocked. There you go. Sounds good to me. Just gonna keep hitting that shit then.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, he released his like. Oh, that. Oh, that. I don't like that. So what? He like charges it up as I shock him, and then
Yep.
throws it back. Clever.
It's really not that. You just have to make sure that after you lightning, you get your health up and then nail them.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Shit.
Uh-oh. I think Nizbel is on roids. Either that or Triceratops growth hormone. Those fucking delts, man.
No shit.
And if you look closely, you'll see that his testicles have shriveled up almost.
They see that being troublesome for him.
Well, that's what that orange thing, that's what's left of his genitals in the bottom of his, that's all, best heel, son.
Shit. That's not what I meant to do. God damn it.
Yeah, don't shock him until you're ready to unleash. Because I don't think his other attacks don't seem to do very much damage.
No, they really don't.
Do you have a combo heal with this group?
No, not with this group. Which is sort of annoying, but it's fine. Boom. Lightning. Thunder.
Does his defense keep going down with every lightning bolt?
I don't know. Doesn't seem
Or would
like
you be
it.
better off like spin cutting or something with Chrono's second attack after
Yeah, maybe. Let's find out.
his defense is gonna be up again?
Yeah, it is. Fucker. Fuck. I don't have that many revives left. Spin's gotta kiss herself, she's so pretty. She got Chucks on with Saint Laurent.
Hmm. This is a marathon of a battle.
It is. Can I put him to sleep? Will that work? Let's find out. I'm gonna guess probably
Probably not. I don't know.
no.
Status effects typically don't affect bosses in this game.
God damn it.
I think everybody should be above the kill line.
No, everybody is above the kill line. I had just used that,
Oh,
which is now a waste.
well, you did 10 damage. I mean, it's just not nothing.
God damn it.
Come on, Joe, I believe in you.
It's my last revive, so
Maybe we should have brought Marley.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe just have Luca heal. Just
Yeah.
have her keep doling out those tonics on every turn. Oh, the way a Rolo kick.
That kick has chocolate and caramel all over it.
There you go.
Yeah, fuck you, dinosaur.
Better get yourself some more healing items.
Yeah, will do.
No! Stupid apes.
Give thing back to Dr. Dre.
The key in the stone and his stash of that dank chronic.
That's right. Now I'm smelling like Indonesia.
Haha. Burps.
Now Kino wants to be strong, just like Dr. Dre. Kino is the Kendrick Lamar of Chrono Trigger.
The Eminem.
Yes. The 50 Cent.
Oh. Was 50 Cent under Dr. Dre's wing?
He was on After. I think he was actually discovered by Eminem, but then he was on Aftermath. Okay, I kind of forgot what we were doing because it's been a couple weeks since we played this. So we got that stuff back. Now, that's the Dreamstone, right? So we can go have what's his name fix the Mazamune.
Yes, sir.
All right, I forgot where the time warp was. Trying to do a jump to the left and then a step to the right. Speaking of which, today is Tim Curry's 69th birthday, so make all the inappropriate Rocky Horror jokes that you want. Also, Fox is doing a live televised Rocky Horror revival something, which sounds like such a fucking horrible idea. I can't stand it.
What is it, like a stage show based on
Kind
Rocky
of.
Horror Picture Show?
Right. Well, so Rocky Horror Picture Show is based on the Rocky Horror Show, which was a stage musical. But yeah, they're gonna do it like they did that Sound of Music live thing, and then they did another one. I don't remember which one.
I heard people
guess they're
liked that Sound of Music thing.
Yeah, sure, why not? I totally don't remember where I'm going at all. Where am I going?
There should be I think on those mountains there you can go into.
These mountains here?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, you got to go south, back down across that little land bridge.
Okay.
If you go into one of those tents, I think you can trade stuff for items, like your pedals and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Sweet water. That water was just too sweet.
Sound of Music was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid.
Movies. I mean, the movie is fine. Christopher Plummer, Julie Andrews. It's all good.
I think I had a huge crush on Julie Andrews when I was like 6 years old.
Bring 3 of any 2 items. I give you 1 weapon or 1 item. Okay. Ruby gun. Sure, why not?
I think that he has armor and weapons for everybody. You just have to get the levels right.
I don't have enough of... Okay, well, let's see here. Oops.
If you're really interested in getting some stuff, you could go to the hunting range and get some new items.
The hunting range, huh?
Yeah.
Is that in this time period, or?
Yeah. Um, it's up. You go up, back across the bridge,
Mm,
and then go around that. Go north a little bit farther.
there you go.
It's in one of these. I think
The
it's
dactyl
no,
nest.
no. Go back down. Go to the right. I think it's in that forest there. If you just walk
The
straight up
hunting
into that
range. Yep.
little crotch there,
Yep.
there you
Yep.
go. I don't know. Maybe you should save first. I don't know how difficult these enemies are.
All right. These are 3 frogs with different names.
Croaker, Amphibite, and the Rain Frog.
Well, these frogs aren't too
Punch
difficult.
that frog. I guess.
Is there a Peter Gabriel song about that? Punch that frog.
Punch that frog. No, it's the subtitle to the third Sesame Street movie. Follow that bird.
Punch that frog. All right, I'm gonna just actually, you know what? Since we just finished a dungeon and we're kind of just dicking around, I'm gonna say let's call it for this week, and we'll come back next week and do some hunting ground stuff, and then I guess maybe do the next dungeon.
Reforge the Massimune.
Yes, reforge the Massimune. Oh, ruby vest. Sure, I'll take that.
Got a ruby vest.
We're done here. So we'll equip this ruby vest on somebody. Oops. I imagine that the Tabin vest is still the jam for her, at least. No, maybe not.
Maybe. I don't
No,
know.
whatever. Okay, so yeah, hey, so we will save. And we'll see you next week, next Sunday, for more Chrono Trigger.
Bye.
Bye.